Medieval Misadventures, Episode 10, Prince Paxton's Past. The engines were still pretty shaken after what had just happened the day before. A new superstation had been built for engines who didn't have sheds. But then, to everyone's surprise, Boulder announced that the superstation would be the lair for him and his villain friends, and soon several evil engines had taken over it, including Aaron Bird, Baron and Jetson, Diesel the Black Wizard, Randall the steam engine, and a new engine named Silver. The crane stationed at the superstation, Crank, was also on the villain's side, and to make matters worse, the villains had taken Thomas prisoner, and he was now held inside Boulder's mountain. "Oh look," called Jetson, "it's some new recruits." "Ah, Griffin," shouted Boulder. "Welcome to the superstation. Glad you and your diesel friends could come." "Thank you," said Griffin. "The rest are on their way, as well as the trucks." "You mean the trucks from Dread's gang and the trucks from Freedom's gang?" asked Harry. "Yes, they'll all be here pretty soon," said Griffin. "Hey, you guys aren't supposed to be here. Get out of here." "Yipe, run away!" Despite all the trouble that was going on right now, work still had to continue. The quarry was especially busy. James was getting ready to leave with a train. He wasn't happy that he was having to do dirty work. "Why do I have to do work here at the quarry?" asked James. "Because with Thomas trapped at the superstation, Percy's having to do Thomas's work, Toby's having to do Percy's work, and Mavis is having to do Toby's work, so you have to do Mavis's work here at the quarry," said Bill. James growled and began to puff away with his train. Could this day get any more miserable? "Hello, James," came Rosie's voice. "I'm finally out the steamworks and I've been repainted red. What do you think?" Not long after James left, William the diesel rolled into the quarry. "Hello, Ben," said William. "I'm here for my trucks." "Oh, they're right here," said Ben. "Just turn yourself around and you can take them away." While William went to turn around, Paxton pulled up towards Bill. "Hello, Bill," he said. "I'm here to collect my trucks." "They're right here," said Bill. "All loaded up and ready to go. Just get yourself turned around and you can be on your way." The poor gullible prince of the other kingdom didn't know that he was coupling up to the back of the train that William was about to set off with, and since William was still pretty new to the kingdom, he didn't know what Bill and Ben were like. Paxton and William started together and soon found themselves being pulled back and forth. Neither of them could see each other on either end of the train. They kept pulling and pulling. Bill and Ben started giggling as well as the trucks. At last, the strain became too much for one of the couplings. It snapped and Paxton and William shot forward. William rushed around the corner, hit the points, and came off the rails. Paxton raced into a siding and smashed into some freight cars and knocked them off the tracks, and he came off the tracks too. And a shower of stones from Paxton's trucks flew into the air and nearly hit Rosie. "Whoa," cried Rosie. "Mind my shiny new paintwork, and you almost damaged my lamp." Bill and Ben burst out laughing, but their laughter quickly came to a stop when Boko and Ed were pulled into the quarry. "Bill and Ben," said Boko crossly, "you two should be ashamed of yourselves." "That's right," said Edward. "You two've made a mess and now we have to get it cleaned up. This is not the time for other engines like you to be causing trouble. We already have enough trouble going on at the superstation. We don't need any more being caused right now in other places. Bill and Ben knew that Edward and Boko were right. We're sorry, they said. Boko left with the stone trucks while Bill and Ben stayed to clean up the mess. Paxton and William were put back on the rails and went over to where Rosie was sitting in the sidings. Sorry you two came off the rails, said Rosie. Are you guys alright? I'm okay, said William. No damage done. I'm fine, said Paxton. My buffers are a bit sore, but they'll be okay. I'm just glad I know now that Bill and Ben can be trouble sometimes. Yes, you should know that, said Paxton. Bill and Ben mean well, but they're not the engines you want to trust all the time. Hey, we're right here, we can't hear you. Keep cleaning up the trucks, you two. Yes, Edward. There are some steam engines here and in other places that you can't really trust. Although when I first came out of the factory and started working in the kingdom, I had to learn to actually trust steam engines. Release it, William. That sounds like an interesting story. Would you maybe tell it for us, please? Sure, said Paxton. I've got nothing else to do right now. I guess I could tell a story. I'm listening, said Rosie. Alright, said Paxton. Well, it all started out like this. It was the day I was completed, and I rode out the Diesel Works to meet my fellow Diesels and steam engine friends. The engines that were present were Lady, Proteus, Diesel 10, Daisy, James, Percy, Thomas, and Diesel. Most of the engines were happy to meet me, but Diesel wasn't exactly thrilled. A prince in the other kingdom meant that there would be a future king, and his hopes and dreams of wanting to become the king were going to be crushed. Hello there, I'm Tom. Hello there, Prince Paxton. I'm Diesel, Diesel the Black Wizard, and I will be working in your kingdom. Nice to meet you, Diesel. Who's that engine you just blocked? Oh, yes, well, I'm Thomas. I'm a steam engine, and I'll be working in the kingdom next to yours. Well, it's nice to meet you too, Thomas. So, tell me, what's going to be my job here in the other kingdom? Well, I'm sure you'll have a wide variety of jobs, but for now, your job's going to be delivering scrap to the scrapyard. Okay then. The steam engines were thrilled to have a new Diesel friend and were eager to make friends with him. But Diesel didn't want Prince Paxton to create a friendship with the steam engines. It was bad enough that Daisy and Diesel 10 were friends with the steamies. He didn't want another Diesel, particularly one that was the prince of the other kingdom, to gain a friendship with the steam engines. Later that day, Paxton was taking his first delivery to the scrapyard. When he got there, he was rather shocked at the sight of all the scrap engines laying in piles around the tracks. Hello? Is anyone here? Just then, a long orange Diesel burst through one of the doors. Another Diesel rolled up close behind him. Who are you, and what are you doing here? Asked the Diesel. Oh, my name is Paxton. I'm the new prince of the other kingdom, and well, I was just sent here to deliver this scrap metal. Okay, whatever. Paxton reversed his cars a bit back to the points, and then the orange Diesel coupled up to them and pulled them away. Are you gonna tell me your names? I'm Baron, and this is Airy. Over there is my brother Bert, and Baron's friend Jetson. We've told you our names, so you can leave now. Okay, I guess I'll just go turn around and... Whoa, hey, stop. Do not go anywhere past the tram engine. You're just gonna have to go backwards to wherever it was you came from. Oh, okay. We really ought to change the rails right there, Harry. Maybe put some black and yellow lines on them as like a do not pass this line track or something. I agree. Paxton was a little upset at the way the Scrapyard diesels had treated him, but he cheered up when he saw Percy coming towards the drawbridge. "Hello, Paxton," cried Percy, and he tooted his whistle. Oh, it's just you, Diesel. Yeah, it's me. Listen, we need to have a talk. Whoa, hey, careful. Now listen, Paxton. Steam engines are not the engines you really want to be friends with. They may smile and blow their whistles at you, but that doesn't mean they like you. You're better off being friends with your fellow diesels, like the ones at the Scrapyard. Are you sure about that? Said Paxton. I was just at the Scrapyard and the diesels there didn't look so friendly. Oh, they'll be a little cold-hearted at first, but once they see you more, they'll gradually warm up to you. Okay, said Paxton. But back onto the main subject. Don't take any time out of your day making friends with steam engines. It may seem like they like you, but it's all just an act. Steam engines think that they should be the ones in charge and running all the railways just because they were created first before us diesels, but it needs to be the other way around, where us diesels are running everything and no steam engines will work alongside us. And before Prince Paxton could say anything else, Diesel oiled away. The next day, Paxton was on his way to collect more scrap cards when he nearly ran into Thomas at a switch. Oh, I'm sorry. You first, Paxton. You may have let me go first, but that doesn't mean I have to like you, Paxton. Wait, what? Did he just say what I thought he said? Later, James was passing through the quarry, but as he came to the difficult twist in the track before the mountain, Paxton came up and gave him a bump. Whoa, oh, hey! Ow! Oh, my splendid red paintwork. Paxton, what was that for? Oh, whoops, clumsy me. The next day, another new diesel came to work in the other kingdom. Only this diesel came from a different kingdom, and she was lost. She was supposed to be going to the quarry, but she ended up at the scrapyard instead. She looked in horror at all the unfortunate engines rusting away by the side of the tracks. Hello? Is anyone here? Whoa, stop, do not move. Behind the line, please. Oh, sorry. What's going on here? Asked Baron. Is that... Oh, you're not Paxton. I thought you were Prince Paxton making the scrap delivery. I'm a new diesel. My name is Mavis, and I'm supposed to be heading to the quarry with these empty trucks. But I came from somewhere else, so I do not know where the quarry is. The quarry, huh? Well, you're going to want to go back to the junction that you were just at that brought you here. Then go the other way, and then when you get to the next junction with the water tower, turn left. Okay, I think I can remember that. Thank you. You're welcome. Now beat it. do you have a turntable or something that I could use to turn around? I can't exactly reverse with all these trucks behind me. Well, if you just go up here, we've got a T-switch. You can turn around using it, but then be on your way. Okay, alright. Sheesh. Mavis turned onto the right track when she came to the T-switch. She pulled her train past the points and was starting to reverse when she noticed something off to the side. There was just one small little engine behind another scrap engine that seemed like it was still living. "Oh, hello there," whispered Mavis. "Who are you?" "My name's Smudger, and well, I really shouldn't be here. Do you think you could maybe help me? You seem like a nice diesel unlike these other guys." "Well, I'd be happy to help you." "Hey, are you planning on leaving today? Unless you're bringing scrap back there, you can't be back there for that long." Okay, I'm leaving. "Don't worry, Smudger, I'll send someone else to help. I might know the engine perfect for the job." Later that day, Paxton was shunting some trucks in the yard near the quarry. He was taking a rest when Mavis pulled up. Paxton stared in awe at the new diesel that stood before him. "Oh, hello there. Do you know an engine named Prince Paxton?" Yes, I do. That would actually be me." "Oh, really? You're Prince Paxton? The engine that makes deliveries to the scrapyard?" "Yes, that would be me. Well, I need your help with something." "What might that be?" "Well, there's a poor helpless engine trapped in the scrapyard. Since you make the deliveries, I was thinking maybe you could get back to where he is and be able to rescue him." I guess I could do that. Thank you. If you could do that, I would be most grateful." So the next day, Paxton took the scrap delivery to the scrapyard, and this time he brought a breakdown train with him. "What's with the crane?" asked Jetson. "Oh, I just thought I'd help you guys out a little bit today and bring a breakdown train to unload the scrap for you." "Alright, you can take it over there, but don't do anything reckless with it." Paxton made his way to the T-switch and towards the next set of points. Okay, if I remember what Mavis said, this engine that needs help should be right there? "Are you Prince Paxton? Have you come to help me?" "You're a steam engine. Mavis never told me you were a steam engine." "It isn't often you'll find diesel engines rusting away here in the scrapyard. Are you going to help me out?" Paxton was unsure of what to do. He wanted to help his friend Mavis, but he also remembered what Diesel had told him about steam engines. Paxton looked at Smudger. The poor engine did indeed look very helpless and sad. At last, he came to a decision. "Okay, I'll just get the crane over to you and then slip you onto my flatbed, and then We told you not to do anything reckless with the crane." And by anything reckless, we mean don't save other engines with it. Harry and Bert rolled up as well. "Do you know what we do to engines who try to save other engines from scrap?" No, but I bet you're gonna tell me. We scrap them too." "You wouldn't." "Oh, yes we would. Need I remind you that I am the Prince of the Other Kingdom? Imagine the consequences you would face if you scrapped me." "We're not afraid of any consequences. Get him, Bert." Okay, I just have to push my way past this brake van. Oh, you know what? Let me get to him. I don't have to push through as much stuff as you do. Let me do it. I can do it. Here, let me help you. Oh, ow, ah! Whoa, that just about took my buffers off. Hey, what are you doing back here? Same thing we're doing. Saving Prince Paxton from scraps. Oh, ow! That does it. I'm out of here. Oh, no you don't. Other way, Baron, cried Jetson. And Baron and Jetson raced through the scrap shed. Come on, guys, let's get him, cried James. Ow, ow, cried Harry. But it was too late. The shed doors closed. Oh! Oh, bother, they got away, cried Percy. At least we got these two losers, said Mavis. Wow, said Paxton. I did not see this coming. I mean, I maybe could have expected that you would come to save me, Mavis, but I didn't think that after the way I was recently being, that these steam engines would come rescue me. Part of being a good friend to a steamy or a diesel means helping them out whether they've been nice to you or not, said Thomas. Indeed, said James and Percy. Well, thank you, said Paxton. I'm sorry I was being rude to you guys earlier, but I promise I'll never be like that again. Now, let's get this mess cleaned up a bit so we can get this poor little engine out of here. So the engines got the mess cleared and were soon putting Smudger onto the flatbed. He was most grateful. Meanwhile, Diesel 10 arrived and reprimanded Harry and Bert severely. No one in the other kingdom or the Solar Kingdom will even think about trying to scrap Prince Paxton, said Diesel 10. You two are banished from the kingdom. Fine, said Bert, but this isn't the last you've seen of us. That's right, said Harry. After Harry and Bert were sent away, Smudger was sent to be restored, and soon he was back in working order, and he and Paxton were good friends. Oh, you go first, said Paxton. You may have saved me from scrap and let me go first, but that doesn't mean I have to like you. I'm joking, I'm joking. You got me there. See you around, Smudger. And to this day, I've gained a great amount of trust in most of the steam engines. Wow, that was a good story, said Rosie. Indeed, said William. Well, I guess we should get back to work now, said Paxton. Yes, indeed, said Rosie. And all the engines went back to work. So Prince Paxton has had some trust issues in the past with steam engines. That's rather useful information. We could use this to our advantage one of these days. What do you mean, asked Diesel? I'm sorry, but if I don't understand anything about how a plan is going to exactly work out, then I just think the plan is dumb altogether. So are you basically saying you think I'm dumb? Asked Boulder. Well, no, what I mean is, well, what I mean, I don't think, whoa. Surely you, of all engines, would know that Prince Paxton is pretty gullible from time to time. Surely you would know that gullibility like that could give us an opportunity. Yes. Do you get what I'm saying now? Maybe. Fair enough. So, if you don't mind me asking, if you think you can take advantage of Paxton's gullibility and his trust in steam engines, when do you think you'll be like doing this plan or so that involves that? All in due time, Diesel. All in due time.